In this video, we are going to learn how to use our Casio calculator to solve the inverse of a matrix. Now, the question says find the inverse of matrix A, 4, 5, 2, and 3. Now, first of all, we are going to solve it first to make sure that our calculator gives us the correct answer. Now, as we know, the formula for inverse of a matrix is given by A inverse is equals to 1 over determinant of A, then bracket. Now, this square matrix now, we are going to switch the leading diagonals. The leading diagonal say is 4 and 3. We are going to switch it to 3 and 4, and then add negative signs to this 5 and minus 2. This will be negative 5. This will be negative 2. Close it. Now, the next step is to find the determinant of A. Now, our A is equal to 4, 2, 5, and 3. Now, to find the determinant of this matrix, we need to multiply the leading diagonals first, which is 4 times 3, then minus 5 times 2, minus 5 times 2. 3 times 4 will give us 12, minus 5 times 2 will give us 10, which is equals to 2. Now, our A inverse is equals to 1 over 2, 3, minus 2, minus 5, and 4, which give us our final answer as 1 over 2 multiplied by 3 will give us 3 over 2, minus 2 divided by 2 will give us minus 2, minus 5 multiplied by 1 over 2 will give us minus 5 over 2, and then 4 multiplied by 1 over 2, or 4 divided by 2, will give us 2. This is minus 2 divided by 2 will give us minus 1. Sorry for that. This is minus 1. Now, this is the answer for our inverse matrix A. Now, let's use our calculator to find the inverse of this matrix A. Now, the first step is to press mode, then select 6, which is matrix. Select 6, then select 1, mat A. You can use mat B and mat C, but I'm going to use mat A. I will select 1. Now, they say the order of matrix is 2 by 2 matrix. That's row is 1, 2, and then column. The number of rows is 1 and 2. Number of columns is also 2. That's 2 by 2 matrix. That's the number of rows by number of columns. Now, let me select 5, which is 2 by 2 matrix. Now, let me input these values. This is 4. This is 5. This is 2. And this is 3. Equals to. Now, press AC to save it. Now, press Shift, matrix. Now, select mat A because that's what we used, which is option 3. Select mat A. Now, how do you press the inverse of mat A? You see this x raised to power minus 1 here. Press it. That is mat A inverse. So, press equals to. You see the answer we got. 1.5 is the same thing as 3 over 2. Minus 2 over 5 is the same thing as, minus 2.5 is the same thing as minus 5 over 2. Then this is minus 1 here, and this is 2. So this is how to find the inverse of a matrix using a calculator.